So I'm going to title this one, people, In the Future. In the future, we won't understand about physical body as our physical body anymore. In the future, we will know that we're immortal as energy and that we can exist for an eternity, for all the time, and fear will be an indoctrinated program that's left in the past. In the future, we will get the new understanding of consciousness is actually what we are inside of the physical body, and it will be mainstream proven. In the future, what we see now is what is going to be manifested as to come. We will make another matrix. We will make a reality just as good as the reality that we are experiencing right now as a simulation through energy and vibration. We will recreate this matrix, and in the future, we will have games that actually use pads that are to the body like they have full motion body sensors right now. But we will have experiences of full pain and smell as well as visual for the virtual reality that is to come. In the future, your spirit will remember everything of the truth, for the simple reason is you are going to be put into a virtual reality, no matter that you like it or not, to give you the remembrance of what everything is. When Google 10 or when the Google eyeglass and everything becomes modern day everyday reality usage. For example, everyone puts on a pair of glasses that allows the digital reality to become into this reality, so everyone experiences reality at their own design and what they want to see through the digital rendering of over the top of the reality that's supposed to exist behind it. Now, that is going to allow you to return to spirit, because you are going to be remembering from a subconscious level that reality is nothing but a virtual reality. And the fact that this will happen will actually take away the full true meaning of reality to you in the future. In the future, religions will not exist. In the future, everyone will be uniformed under one understanding that there is no such thing as religion, but there is only the truth. And in the future, everyone will be able to connect through to this truth. In the future, everyone will know that the world is flat. In the future, everyone will know the reasons behind everything of all existence of why we're here. Now, this future is held back by those that don't want anyone to ever understand the truth, and they go out of their ways through different kinds of scapegoats and different stereotype creations to try to keep you away from the true understanding of what's to come. In the future, the world will become a real virtual reality game, just like out of the movie Ready Player One. In the future, there'll be no such thing as judgment, because once you understand that all creation is created in the set of an illusion, and the illusion is only for experience, all judgment will be removed, just as if you're playing a game, and in the game you have choices of either becoming bad or good. In the future, the understanding for you as a spiritual game character will have these paths that you can take and know that there is no judgment at the end of the creation of your own experience. That is the outcome of your game that you've decided to play from spirit. In the future, people will communicate telepathically. We will not need any kind of cellular devices that allow that signal to transform and to transcend through energy and signal to another person. In the future, people will understand how to communicate fully from consciousness to consciousness, subconscious thought to subconscious thought, just as if we're having a normal conversation, but our mouths will be shut and it will be telepathically communicated, just as what we do on the outside of spirit. As when we return back to spirit on the inside, we will get the full remembrance and the understanding of what we can do naturally. In the future, there will be no such thing as government. There will be no such thing as anyone that overruns mankind. There will be a computer that will be the main base that is connected as an artificial intelligence run by Source itself, that will keep people in control and understanding of inside of the world to allow the different separated land masses to experience the different experiences that they desired. In the future, everyone will understand that heaven is what it is, there is no hell, and that consciousness energy can store memories into the consciousness cloud itself, and someone's identity can be removed and their consciousness signature can then be placed into another clone or another avatar, and then they can keep living out their experience of how long they wish to desire inside of the physical construct. In the future, there will be ways that people can go and experience real total recalls, just like the movie, but it will be a forced on a basically coma that is not a coma, but in that experience you will actually have a full reality that will be quantum designed by you inside of the ethereal, that will give you all kinds of experiences of what you desired. This will be also another training for everyone to understand that spirit designs everything on the outside before coming inside to experience its game's reality. Everything inside reality is going to push towards this agenda until everyone inside starts to remember and starts to wake up and understand what reality is really about. It is scientifically proven that energy creates this reality. It is scientifically proven that vibration helps energy manifest to physical. It is scientifically proven that the human consciousness interacts with the way that reality manifests through energy and vibration. Now, these are all true understandings of physical reality and science. Science will never give you the entire full program of what everything is, because at the end of it, science doesn't need to exist, and you understand everything. In the future, there will be no such thing as science. Everyone will have all understanding to themselves, because everyone will be connected to the universal source, and that universal source will allow everyone to recall exactly what they know from spirit. In the future, everyone will know that they can log in and they can log out, and that the amnesia game will not be needed for the next playthrough of the next reality, as it's only the experience desired for this life experience or this game playthrough experience for us to play a different design of game that we have in the past. In the future, everything that I say will come to the truth. Starting with the way that the game graphics of computers, PC, game consoles will always start upgrading until the graphics itself becomes more realistic than the real life reality of what we deem as real. And after that, it will then go straight through into virtual reality, where the brain will be tricked to see that a new reality exists, and it will be confused whether or not real reality is reality anymore, because of that program of the virtual reality constantly running that looks similar and identical to the real reality of what we deemed as real. Then the subconscious mind will also remember that we live in a virtual reality construct, and that everything has always been designed by this one consciousness source, which is electromagnetic code, put into basically a giant computer simulation that runs by energy and vibration. We have the pathway is showing right now in front of us. You have all these blatant messages that are showing right now the way that the trends are pushing inside of the world. Everything is pushing towards everyone in the future is going to be a gamer. It doesn't matter from young to old. I myself are a gamer from back in the day, from the early 80s, 70s, and I am still a gamer these days. So you're looking at the millennials going right through and being 90-year-old gamers, still playing the latest console that comes out in their life. And then after that, the next generation is going to be 100% gamer from right on. And it's going to continue like that until the world actually has a full virtual reality game that they come into, and then they play that from young right on. Then it explains to them straight away that they're in a virtual reality concept, and that the construct itself is meant to be looked at as virtual and not physical. And this is the way that spirit is going to retrain and reprogram the subconsciousness of the full one consciousness of this collective to understand what everything really is. In the future, we'll be able to use our subconscious combined as one collective to manifest physical reality into existence, using energy and vibration and knowing. In the future, reality will become what it's meant to have been for a very long time, but we have held it back by not understanding to use directly from the subconscious program and connect to the superconsciousness, when we've been stuck in the conscious and we've been building everything in reverse and always creating everything in reverse. In the future, we will all be fully enlightened. In the future, we won't need doctors, and the GPs and hospitals will be able to naturally heal each other holistically. We'll understand how the energy works and how it transforms and how we can create and how we can use it. And each of us will be able to heal the one next to us, to be able to make sure that we're always in perfect synchronicity with our electromagnetic body as well as our physical body. making sure our health is always at prime, and no need for any more indoctrinated programs of the pharma big industries, everything like that, to try to put a pill down your throat to try to help you in a way that you can do naturally yourselves, and someone else can help you do exactly yourself. In the future, everything will be so changed that everything will be truly understood, so there is no questions left in the whole of reality. And once we understand that, we can start to understand how it's meant to be the utopia of what we will build. And even though we have these programs that exist like right now, like fighting between another country, or fighting between another group, I should say, player 1, player 2, we can have these same experiences in the design as long as we understand what it is there for, and those that go to experience it have full understanding that they're going there to experience it, and those that don't want to experience it don't have to go anywhere near that scenario to begin with. And in the future, reality will become a game itself. We will understand what it is, we will create what it is, and with the help of artificial intelligence manifesting from the source as a identity inside of the physical